So first off, this is like gonna be the most informal call ever. I'm gonna mute you, Alex, just because you're chopping and stuff.
Yeah, that's what
Okay. I just first off want to say, because I know we're gonna meet. You guys are all gonna get to meet the dream team and our upline and everything, and we're gonna have that meet and greet in that morning session with Moira Kusaba and Melanie on Thursday morning. But, and I have a feeling like we're all going to get there at the house and we're going to just move on really quickly to the next thing. So with that said, I just want to say what a big freaking deal, and what a huge, you should be so happy and proud that you even invested in Summit. I just want you to know that is already such a huge sign of what you're capable of, what this business means to you, and just that you really crave that next level, in your business, in your life, and everything. Because I've been having I had a couple of one-on-ones today, and they're, talking about the beginning of coaching and talking about the last couple of years. You all know probably and can attest to this, that this business is so not straightforward, right? It's always you get, I think when we first start, it's that uphill climb, and then we get our first win, we get to Emerald, or we get that first feather in our cap of hitting Success Club, and then it's immediately you enter the next month and your imposter syndrome pops up, and you start to think, oh my God, but can I do it again? And can I do it like her? Can I really help this many people? And it's sort of just this cycle, right? Of just insecurities bubbling up, bubbling up, bubbling up. But you guys, that's the point. That's the gift right there. That's the gift, because you had the courage to even be here and say yes. And then with coaching, you have the courage over and over and over again to keep taking those steps forward outside your comfort zone, because you know that you were made for more. And when it comes to Summit, I just want you to, I know I've been really anxious going into it, just because planning, anticipation, it's going to be a brand new experience for me. And uncovering and dissecting what that is, a lot of it is just because I know that I'm going to level up while I'm there. I know I'm going to learn something, and I'm going to hear the message that I need to hear. And I know that it's going to change me. It's going to impact me. And I just want you to know, that you already, if you've had any doubts, or if you've gone into this month and you've had any sort of lingering imposter syndrome going on, or lingering doubts, just literally just stop and think for a second that you are going to Summit. You are already proving that you are that person that you crave to be, because you are already taking this huge leap outside your comfort zone. And I don't care if you've traveled, I don't care. This is going into something so new like this, where you are meeting people for the first time, where you are literally learning things for the first time. It's unlike anything that I've ever experienced, especially if you are someone that is more, introverted or whatever. It's just never, ever tell yourself that you are one thing, because you are not. When I went to LA, when I went on the cruise, I was scared shitless to go. And on the way home, I was telling Allie this morning, I felt you will feel like such a badass. You will feel so proud that you did this, and you will feel so empowered. And I just want you to know that you already are amazing. Okay. So that's what I want to say. Because I know we have, hi Sharon. We have a small group, I'm just so proud of the group. That's going, oh my God, I'm rambling. Okay, I'm done. All right, so I'm going to get into the schedule of things. But I'm so excited. So Leah went ahead and made this beautiful schedule. Thank you, Leah, because she is amazing. And so let me share my screen. So thankfully we got the address last night. So all you ladies that are coming in, flying in, driving in, this is the address to the Airbnb. Okay. So I know for us, we are going to be leaving very, very early Wednesday morning. Our goal, I think roughly it's 8 hours to get there, including like stops or whatever. Hopefully we'll get in around 3-ish o'clock. So the thing is, for those of you who are coming in, and maybe if you're driving, I would say make it a goal to try and get in around a similar time frame, because we have heard through the grapevine that registering is easier the earlier you get there, right? So if we can sneak as many women that we can get in on Wednesday to all maybe meet up at Lucas Oil, we can meet there, register together, walk through, then drive back to the Airbnb together. I think that would probably work best rather than trying to meet at the Airbnb and then go, because then we'll all be like separate. So if we can all make a goal to try and arrive around 3, we can all keep in contact through the group thread or whatever, arrive there, and then register. And I think that's also when you get to walk through the core, which is where they do all the clothes, and you're going to have the new apparel line out there and stuff like that. So, and that's where we get our lanyards and everything. So Airbnb, we're going to get back there. I know Allie and Rachel are flying in around 5. Shay, I think you're actually great to get in around the similar time that we're talking about. So maybe we can coordinate either having you Airbnb, Uber or whatever, right to the Lucas Oil, so that we can meet you there, depending on what time you get in.
So I get in early. Like, I didn't have many flight options.
Okay.
So I get in at, like, my flight lands at 10:35 a.m.
Oh, God.
So I have another idea.
Okay.
I don't know, like, why don't we swing by and pick you up at the airport?
That was going to be my next thought. Okay. So that is a very good idea, because you're going to be there. So we might as well just, like, figure out where the airport is, pick you up. Wait, do we have room?
Yeah, we'll have
Okay. All right. So pick you up, and then we can all go, and we don't have to worry about it. Okay.
And I'm not going to have an issue checking in, right?
I will. What?
What'd you say, Shay?
Like, as far as checking in, like, because it's under your name, and, like, I'm not going to have an issue, right?
Checking in to
Probably not. Like, to the Airbnb? Oh, I guess I've never done an Airbnb.
Really? That's very interesting.
No, I haven't. So that completely, it doesn't matter, right?
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, no. I mean, there's a code to get in, so like that's the thing. Like, usually Airbnbs have like the lock on the door where you type in the code.
Yeah, no, I've never done one.
Yeah, they're nice.
So, are you going to go right to the Airbnb then from the airport?
Yes.
Okay, so then we will go right to the Airbnb and we'll pick you up there, and then we'll all drive over to register.
Okay.
So, good point. Check-in is 3 p.m., but I'm sure usually if I let them know that we're going to be there earlier, then they're okay with it. So I'll make a note to email her tonight. Yeah, okay. And then I made reservations for dinner at 8:45 per Allie's suggestion. So they get in around 5:15. It's about a 20-minute ride from the airport, but then they have to also get their bags and everything, get the Uber. So have us all get together, hopefully by like 7-ish, freshen up, whatever, go to dinner. And I wanted to show you, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. I just looked up. I had an issue. Apparently a party of 9 is kind of a problem to like make a reservation. It's like too big. So they put me on, like, they called me this morning this afternoon to tell me that we actually got the reservation. So, man, was like on pins and needles. Okay, so it's pretty good. It's, middle of the price range. I wanted Mexican. The Mexican place told me that they didn't have anything available, which really pissed me off. So this place has like craft beer and stuff, and so anyway, I hope you guys are okay with it. Can you see that? Okay. All right. So if you want to look it up, it's Fire by the Monon or something. Okay. So, let me see if I can make this bigger. So on Thursday, that's our first like long day. So she wrote in a 5:30 a.m. wake up and then a group workout. I think that should be fine considering the event is at 9:30. I think we're pretty much in central Indianapolis. Like we're like within 4 miles from the oil stadium. So I think we're like fine located. I don't know how long it takes to get to the pavilion, but I think we should be okay. And then we have a break there for like lunch, and then we have the Dream Team meet and greet. So this Rise Up pre-summit event, you guys had tickets that you had to purchase for it. That's with Moira Kusaba and Melanie. That's basically, again, all about mindset going into Summit, how to take the most away from it. And I think a lot more than that. They just have probably going to give us some really good tips and just inspiration. So that I'm really excited about. And then the meet and greet is just Dream Team. So that is just going to be our immediate upline team. So you guys will get to meet Deidre, who is essentially like my grandma coach. And then all of those people, like you guys, this is my sort of thing about that is like my little tidbit about that is like, don't be shy. Like, I'm sure Leah like can attest to this too. Like on the cruise, it's like, it's not like, it's like you just have to embrace it. Like as introverted as you might be, like just everyone's feeling the same way. Everyone's meeting each other for the first time. Sometimes there's clusters of people obviously that know each other. Like that's going to be us, but like take this opportunity to network and meet people and just say hi and like introduce yourself, because like you guys, like those are going to be the people that you reach out to and speak on your team call. Those are going to be the people that you see in the page, and now you have like, them, you like have met them and you have built this connection and you cheer each other on and like you get to know each other, and you'll see each other again at the next event. It's like, it's really honestly the best part. And if you came into this for community, which I think all of us did, then this is like the good stuff, you guys. Like, so just really like have fun and embrace it and just like let your inner social butterfly come out. Okay. So that will be fun. I think that's at the Punch Bowl. So a separate location. Okay. So, obviously we can, I don't know, there's like a 2 hours time span. So we probably don't all have time to go back to the house. We probably will just stay out, go to the happy hour or meet and greet. And then there's the Forever Fit happy hour, which we can keep up in the air. All right. Like we can go to the happy hour at Dream Team, or the meet and greet. And then we can always stop by just to meet yourself. Oh.
I put this on there. I'm going to be at the Jericho workout. So I feel like for me, I'm probably going to wind up doing my own thing because I'm going to want to shower before the opening general session.
Well, same. Like, so
I also think that Punch Bowl is in a mall because I looked it up earlier. So if we're desperate for food, we could probably even eat there or in the mall.
It's at the same place as the Rise Up pre-summit event. Like it has the same address. It's just two different areas. I don't know exactly like where, but I mean, I'm sure like once we go to that address, we can just find it, just based on that address. Everything's right in the same general vicinity of each other.
I have to look at.
I know for the opening general session, like this is when people get really dressed up, and I think like Amy gets to walk across the stage, so I think like all of us should like dress up and look nice to like support her as well. So I think like, you know, we're gonna be out all day. Like as much as I would love to go to the happy hour, I also want to be able to just go back and kind of like decompress and like shower and get ready for the opening general session, just so we can all like look nice and like feel good and be able to just go and have a good time that night. And those are just my thoughts. So if anyone else has any other thoughts on that.
No, I agree. And because I definitely want to like freshen up. I definitely want to look good. So,
and I'm a real sweaty mess, so I'm definitely going to shower.
You know, I won't lie. Like, I kind of got into like, I mean, of course, we want to be everywhere that we possibly can, but I think Deidre understands like this is very last minute and like, you know, putting this together, throwing that out there. So I don't think it will be a problem. So let's all just kind of leave that up in the air, play it by ear, but kind of plan to go back to the house at that point, hang out, get ready, enjoy, and like then make our way over to, we can take pictures and then make our way to the oil stadium.
Oh my God, thank you for saying that because I did not pack my cameras yet.
Yeah, Alex, pack your shit.
Oh my God, I need to write it down. I need to do something.
I'm bringing my ring light, like my really nice big ring light too. So if anybody like wants like good pictures taken, like that can be the night when like we get dressed up and like, you know, so I feel like going back for a few hours like would be a good idea.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Yeah, and that's gonna be a long day. So that's Thursday and Friday are gonna be like marathons. So okay.
So
right.
What are you guys wearing that night?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why? I'm wearing a blue dress. I'm wearing that blue strapless dress I got from Amazon that I showed you guys.
I have like
it's got
a floral dress, or I have like nice, I bought them today, like nice pants, like flowy pants with like a top. I don't know. But I'm gonna bring everything and then we can I suggest packing like options. Okay. If you can.
So I'll tell you, I'm going to give you a quick rundown before I move on about what I packed, okay? Because, all right, so I'm using everything as an opportunity to dress up. So Wednesday night, I'm bringing like a red dress. I have like a red summer dress, like strappy red summer. It's going to be hot. That's the other thing. So I'm bringing that, and then I have the blue dress for the nighttime. And then Friday is the like diamond party and the SE. I have another like blue flowery, very like casual summer dress, long, and it's like a wrap dress that I was gonna wear. And then Saturday I think is like just like the closing, like ending session. So I wasn't really sure what to wear now that we're talking about it. I'm really not sure what to wear to that.
The theme is like royal blue.
For the closing session, this was just brought up in the Dream Team page. Like Melanie said, because like we're wearing our Dream Team shirts on Saturday, we can wear them to the closing session, or really you could just wear whatever you want.
Okay.
I don't really think it matters.
I'm assuming that like Rachel Hollis is going to speak on Thursday, maybe. I don't know, to open it up. Okay. So I'm bringing a lot of dresses because I prefer dresses if it's going to be hot. I brought shorts to wear with the tank tops. And I brought, that's pretty much it. Workout clothes. So, and lots of like loungewear, like PJs and loungewear. So I would wear, and I brought my most comfortable heels, like shoes, wedges, heels, because I anticipate like even with whatever, we're going to be walking more than I normally walk in heels. So I would think about that. I try to get like straight up flats, you know, for the most part, but I couldn't find any. I didn't want to spend the extra money. So I just brought what I had. And we're going to wear our tank tops at the workout I'll just keep going because we're going to talk about that. So does that feel pretty good? Does everyone have a general gist of like what to bring and all that?
Does everyone have their tickets for both of the events on Thursday?
What?
Right. So we have.
Can we do it on our phones?
Well, I'm just like, did everyone purchase their stuff? Like,
yeah.
And then you can, it's on the Eventbrite app, so just make sure that like you have everything like
Screenshotted or something.
Screenshotted or something, or if you want to print them out. But just make sure that like if you didn't purchase them, and I know like I think Preston is the only one that's not. Preston and Haley are the only two that are on this call, so I will touch base with Preston, just make sure that she bought the tickets and that we all have them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Haley did, but
I think Preston did. I'm pretty sure, but I just want to make sure everybody knows where to find them and like has the tickets and stuff.
Right. Okay. And we will have time to also do that Wednesday or whatever. You know, we'll make sure we follow up with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Friday. This is the only wake up call. I'm a little like, I'll probably wake up early. I won't lie. I'll probably wake up earlier than that. But we have most of us are doing the Shaun T workout. I know Shay is doing Joel or Autumn. Joel. But I think he's at the same time. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I tried to get it at the same time. And then Haley's doing it with me for sure. And I think there's at least one other person.
I think Preston has, I don't know what workout Preston is doing, but I don't think it's Shaun T. So I'll just have to touch base with her.
Yeah. Either way, we all make our way there and like we have our workout. And then I think I have at some point I have my photo thing, but I think, or no, I'm on Saturday. I lie. So if anybody did a photo op, that's run on Friday and Saturday. So that would probably be around the general session time. There's a break in there, like for lunch. So we'll do our workout. Oh shoot, that's gonna be tough. What do we do in between? Like, how do we go back and shower?
I think so. From what I heard, that we may have to bring a change of clothes.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
I don't know if we will have enough time to go back because we want to make sure that we're back for the general session and everything. And I was just planning on bringing a change of clothes. But that's just me.
It's probably smart. Well, we can do that because then. All right. So we have 9:30 to 12:30 general session, and then the workshops are at 2.
So we could go back in between and just kind of like change, like in between 12:30 and 2. I mean, I know it's not like we could leave the general session a little early if we absolutely wanted to, like at noon.
You know, this would be a good thing. Like the thing that's helpful, and I just want to like, obviously. All right, so this is another like to be determined situation because we've never been. You know, that's good and bad. Bad in the sense like it will be helpful to go to the meet and greet and sort of feel from people like what are they doing, like what are you doing, what on in between, like do you find that there's enough time, all that kind of stuff, which I'm sure Melanie, like if you watched her video live a couple days ago about before summit, she kind of touched on some of that stuff, like basically implied like you don't have to dress up as much as you think you do, but you certainly can. And like, I think just as a team, the number one night that I really would like to dress up is Thursday. But honestly, like, I'm just excited for us all to get pictures together. Like, that's what I'm excited about. So, where were your, I'm a dress girl. So like, you don't have to wear dresses, but I'm
like a shorts and like cute high-waisted shorts and tucked in tank tops kind of girl. So like, that's like what I'm going to be in most of the time. So just like wear your
style.
Bring your favorite outfits. Literally. Yeah. Bring your favorite outfits that you would wear anywhere and just like, don't worry about it. Like, there's gonna be 20,000 people there. Like, who gives a fuck, like, what you're wearing, honestly? Like, that's, like, what I have to say.
Yeah. And, like, next year we can plan for something even bigger and cooler. Like, whatever. I don't even know. Like, I'm excited because we have our shirts. We'll do that. And the super workout, it'll be great. All right. So, we have our workshops from 12 to 5, or 2 to 5. And so that we all kind of just go to our specific hall based on whatever training you're in. And then from 6:30 to 8 is the diamond party, which Leah and I will be attending. So at that point, so this is sort of like the situation. So Leah and I will be going to the diamond leadership party. So we either can all head out at a similar time and have you guys go to dinner somewhere nearby, whatever, wherever. And then when we want to leave that party, I was hoping like you guys could do dinner somewhere nearby so that way we could like, someone could potentially go to the Success Club party with me. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Or otherwise, like either Leah can go meet up with you guys, and then I can come meet up with you guys. Or, you know, I was pretty much going to. I haven't addressed this yet, so I don't know. Leah, what were your thoughts?
I mean, really, it's up to you, Amy. Like, you're the one that like kind of earned all that stuff, so it's up to you. But I know that for like the rest of the people, like Indianapolis is full of really cool bars and breweries and restaurants and just really cool things to do. So I feel like maybe tomorrow, like me, you, and Alex can kind of like research like cool breweries around the area and just like stuff to do, because it's really just kind of like up in the air.
Yeah, we also have to be mindful because Kiara isn't 21 yet, so we have to try to find breweries that don't ID.
I think
holy hot damn,
craft breweries don't ID when you walk in the door. So that's why I think that sticking to craft breweries,
yeah,
like breweries like that, instead of going to bars would be better, because you don't have to drink there because it's not a bar. You know,
unless she has a fake ID, I don't really know.
I do not. I'm a little innocent.
Bring my old ID. I could bring my old ID. It has my old last name on it.
Actually, you guys, like, I mean, I feel like
I don't know. There's a little age gap.
Well, all I'm going to say, that's why my thoughts were pick somewhere to go to dinner while Amy and I are at the Diamond Leadership Party. And then...
Because there will be food sort of there. Like,
yeah.
Find breweries to go to, because they don't ID at breweries. And if they do, then we'll go to a restaurant and hang out there. Or we'll just find something to do or just wander. Like, I feel like it's very just kind of, we can explore, just go up, you know, do whatever. And Amy, as far as like you going to like the Success Club party, like you do you. If you want to bring someone, bring someone.
Do you, boo boo?
Go alone, then go alone. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll address this later,
Think
but
about it.
I'll think about it. Yeah, I'm also just kind of curious, like, I don't think that there was really anything that I didn't attend. It's my strong urge and impulse to like, oh, like I'm just gonna skip the Success Club party and go hang out with everybody. But
you'll regret it if you skip.
Feel like I'll regret it.
For
So
like a little while, and guess what? If it's not for you, then come hang out with us. It's up to you.
yeah, that's how I feel. Okay. All right. So we will anybody can research, by the way, like all you guys when you're traveling.
Yeah, no, I'll look it up too. And I don't think we're going to have a problem finding something to do while you go to your events. Like just, do whatever you need to do. There's so much to do. We'll figure it out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. I know Shay.
We have a backyard, if anything.
Yeah. Shay's like my travel extraordinaire. She's a travel queen. All right, so Saturday, this is gonna be marathon day, and this is where I really don't know when people are leaving, all that jazz. Like if anyone's leaving Saturday, please like speak up so I know this, okay? But we're gonna do an early wake up call, because this is like the best. This is like the thing. I don't know if any of you got like, this is what I remember when I creep on people from Summit, is the super workout, being on the streets, and when all the trainers come on and do their little segment, and it's like an hour long workout. It's like a marathon. Actually, it probably is longer. And it's in like Monument Circle. We're gonna wear our shirts. So we basically like walk the streets of Indianapolis, like get as close as we can, walk and like get there. We might even walk. I don't know. We'll have to like map it out, see where we are. And then we go back, get cleaned up. Hopefully we'll have time. Okay.
It's gonna like we're gonna have to go back in between because the thing with like so this is my thought and I feel like they're gonna address this on Thursday at like the pre-summit event. Like obviously like there's the general session, but I think that really what we need to focus on as coaches are the training workshops.
Yes.
Like the general session, like they're gonna be great, you know, there's gonna be like a lot of tidbits, but I think like what's gonna be tailored to you and your business is gonna be the training workshops. So like I'm not like gonna be really upset if like we are late to a general session or if we have to leave a general session early because like there's no possible way that we're gonna be able to see every single little piece of training. Like, and it's not gonna be like, you know, we don't have to stick to the schedule. Like, but I know for Saturday, like I wanna go back after the super workout and shower and get ready for the day and feel good for the day. Because it's gonna be like crazy. And I heard for like super workout, like wear shorts, like bring a shit ton of water, like because it's gonna be you're in close quarters and it's gonna be hot, and we're gonna want to like go back and like get ready and stuff. So if we're like a little bit late to the general session, then it's not.
That's a really good point, Leah. I didn't even think about that. And yeah, and I think there's sort of like a lag anyways, like with these types of things, like, you know, it's not going to be a big deal for like 15 minutes or half hour late to a general session. I mean, the only thing that I think about with general sessions is that that's when like we can't know what the schedule is of what until probably we get there of like, and we can look probably hopefully on Thursday we'll get that schedule so we know like say like I'm just throwing names out there. Say like Emily Favre's like presenting on, you know, or what, you know, like whoever you would really want to hear from. We'll know that hopefully ahead of time because that's kind of like what they gave when I went to leadership. Like they give you a packet of like, okay, this speaker is speaking here. Then there's a break, and then there's this speaker, this speaker, this speaker. So you kind of like know who's going to be speaking. So we can always like, you know, kind of work it out that way. So we are going to be wearing our Dream Team Royal Blue shirts to the general sessions because we're going to be getting a picture with the Dream Team at some point. And then I would wear, if you did buy the bra, I did, wear the bra underneath. And then we can take it off and put it back on. I don't know. That will be interesting. I didn't even think about that. I'm going to be wearing the bra. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to be wearing the bra and I was wearing shorts? Okay, I don't even know.
I literally can't. I only have to wear it for the picture and then I have to take it off because it doesn't fit.
I literally just saw that today.
Oh, you did? I tried to tag him. Did I tag people?
I
thought I did.
I don't know.
Anyways, I didn't want to like press that because obviously like I said, she's like my grandma coach. She's been like my mentor. So I feel like I wanted to be a part of that. I didn't want everyone to feel obligated to be a part of that if they didn't want to. And then we have our training workshops. Again, we all go to our specific things. I'm so excited about this, you guys. This is really cool. You have to understand, like, for this to be our first summit and for them to really like level up and like really like specify the trainings this year is really awesome. Like, I'm so excited about that. And then we have our final celebration that night. So we obviously probably can go break, get dinner. You know, we can probably run back to Airbnb, change real quick, take some pictures, and then go to dinner, and then go right back to Lucas Oil. And then depending on what that is, how long it goes, we can always leave and like, you know, head back to the house and hang out. Because I know Allie, you have an early flight. Allie and Rachel, I think you have an early flight. And Shay, I don't know when your flight is. You're muted.
I'll have to look.
Okay. But yeah, and then departure.
Put the frowny face in.
Yeah. So I know it's jam-packed. It's going to be a marathon, but you guys, it's going to be so worth it. So also understand, hydrate. All right. Make sure you bring superfoods. I mean, we're going to get the superfoods bar, but for whatever reason, if they're super packed or whatever, like we're going to make sure we get those because I'm legit convinced that there's a reason why I don't get sick. Okay. So make sure you have those. And then when you're traveling, make sure you're having those then. I'm bringing ibuprofen. I'm bringing we should probably think about coffee. I don't know if we'll need coffee. And
so some of the things that I wrote down in my notes that I'll pull it up really quickly.
Oh, Allie, so cute. So cute.
Oh my god. His little
all right, I'm gonna stop my share.
so cute. Okay, so if you guys have like an external charger for your phone, because it's something that I almost forgot to put on.
I think I have one too I can bring. I think it has multiple.
Bring mine. Plug 2 phones into it. Bring like a book bag that's comfortable.
Yes, book bag.
If you're driving, I don't know who I heard this from. Bring an umbrella because you never know. I'm gonna bring I'll actually bring 2 umbrellas because I have like 4, so I'll just throw them in my car.
I have a couple too.
Okay. And then if you're driving, bring an Easy Pass if you have one. Pens, notebook, let's see.
Pens. Please bring a pen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Bring a pen. Just in cases. You never know.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna bring I literally have pens, highlighter, and my Flair tip colored pens too that I'm planning on using. Take notes because I'm psychotic when it comes. I don't know if you see my pen collection on my desk, guys, but it's pretty impressive. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, sneakers. Don't forget your sneakers. Okay.
Some of the things that you might want to bring with you in your bags, you can't take full meals unfortunately into the general session, but you can bring a water bottle to fill up. You can bring beach bars, Energize, Shakeology packets, things like that, just to make sure. I'm planning on bringing my bag of chocolate Shakeology. It's half gone, and then I'll bring the vanilla bag too, just in case, because I'm gonna drink it in the morning, and I'll probably wind up drinking it at some point during the day, just to fill me up in case I'm hungry or whatever. So that, and then notebook, and then especially for the workout on Friday, bring a change of clothes in your book bag. But I mean, we'll all be at the house and stuff, so we can all pack and plan accordingly. And yeah, I mean, my only piece of advice with this is literally just and I know Amy said this, it's not gonna go perfectly, stuff's gonna happen, my beautiful schedule is probably not gonna be followed to a T, but just soak it all in because it's going to be one of the most incredible weeks of all of our lives. And I'm literally I don't think I've ever been so excited for something in my life because I've never, and I don't know about you guys, I've never done anything like this before. I've never been to a conference. I've never been to a place where there's 20,000 people all registering. I'm kind of crawling out of my skin, but I'm just I mean, I'm just planning on soaking it all in and just trying to live in the moment and not. It's crazy because I'm actually not worried about the comparison game because I've literally just trained my mind so much over the last month to just not give a fuck. Literally, there's gonna be 20,000 people there. Don't compare yourself to any other person there. Just do not do it. If you're even thinking about it right now, get it out of your head. Do whatever you possibly can to get it out of your head because guess what? Melanie Mitchell went to Summit as an Emerald coach. So just think about that for a second. All right. So that's literally what I think about whenever I start to think about the comparison game. And just it's going to be great. And I'm so excited to meet all of you guys that I haven't met yet.
only last tidbit like that I wanted to add on to what you said, Leah, which I completely agree, is like, with that said, this, you've heard the team calls, you've heard from Martha Stewart, you've heard from, I don't know if Michaela's been, but you've heard on our team calls the power of Summit. Like, you all, I know a lot of you, most of you have not hosted like a sneak peek before. And whether, I know like maybe you're not going to host an official one, but be sure to really like, if you want to attract what you want to attract, you have to talk about it. You have to be what you want to attract. So if you like, I want you to share more, share more throughout this experience. Like, allow the energy and the adrenaline to give you that confidence that, because like, I guarantee you, like, a tip that Melanie gave us before we went on the cruise is like, sort of like, think and imagine how you're going to feel during the trip, like during the 3 days or 4 days. Start coming up with sort of like things you want to talk about. Think of like things like coaching related, that how this has changed your life. What's it feel like to work out with the super trainers? What's it feel like to be surrounded by this community, to be a part of a team? What's it like to meet all of us for the first time? What's it like to be able to travel, like to get away from your job or whatever, to travel to a new place. These are all things, like, before I went on the cruise, even if I had some of them on the plane, I almost like wrote out full on like what I wanted to post. And then it was all about just like the picture, right? Like the perfect, like the picture to go with the caption. But like, you already know, I hope you already know, like, how you're going to feel. Like, there's no way you're going to leave this and be like, oh, it was awful. Like, you're going to love it. So like, just go into it prepared, because you're going to be we're going to be busy, have ideas of like what you want to talk about and what you want to share, and then be on your stories like, whoa, and make sure that, and what she said on the National Wake Up Call is like, yes, record stuff, like, record things and get clips and stuff. But like, when you're there in your general sessions, when you're, when you're in your trainings, be in your trainings, be a student, absorb it all. You can share this stuff later. We'll have enough time on the Uber. You can do the clips, like, whatever. But like, I really want you to utilize this, like, get out of your comfort zone, start sharing about coaching, start sharing about, this opportunity and about the community, about things maybe you haven't talked about yet. And let it be the catalyst, so that when you come back, you're no longer that person that you went there as. All right. You have more confidence. You have a feather in your cap. You have more like, because what I'm reading, Keith Callahan's Built to Last right now. And I highly recommend you all get that book and you read it. It's like this big. It's so short. But he basically says how you need to literally like look at the leaders that are at the top of this company and what are like the key things that they do. What are the key characteristics that they have? They all lead with confidence. They all lead with a don't give a fuck attitude. I am who I am. Like, I don't believe in the whole, like, obviously we all care, but it's almost like you care, but out of a loving way. And so, but you don't let that stop you from being who you are, sort of a thing. Like, I heard today that like regret is like one of the most powerful emotions other than love. And because we all need regret in order to catalyst us or push us into the direction of which we want to improve. So just like, like, pay attention to these leaders that you're looking up to. Like, what is it that they embody? Oh, they like literally are acting the way that they want to be. They're acting like the leaders that they want to attract, or the leader that they want to become. So just remember that, like, you don't have to be a top coach to act like a top coach, to run your business like a top coach. Okay. So that's my last little tidbit, is just go into it pre-thinking about how you're going to feel, get a little prepared about what you want to talk about, and, you know, really just utilize it. This is like the stuff, you guys, like, what was I saying? Like, she said, like, you don't, if it's a scam, people aren't friends with people that scam them. So, like, this really is, events really are, you guys, like, what show people what we're about. What show people that, oh my God, yeah, you think Beach Body is a scam? Well, F you, like, look at this. You know what I mean? So, it's just, like, so big. That's why I wanted to tell you guys before that. I was like, it's such a big deal that you even like made this a priority and you invested in yourself and you invested in your business. Like, just ride it out, okay? And like, just keep going with it. Don't let this be just something you invested in and you let it go to the wayside. Like, really let it be an impact on you and your business, okay? All right, guys. So, anybody have any questions before we hop off? No? Ah! I'm so excited! I'm so scared and so excited. I'm just kidding. I'm not scared. I'm good. I'm good. All right. Did you get a spray tan, Leah?
No, but I'm getting one tomorrow morning.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Never gotten one before.
I know. I'm debating on getting one, so we'll see. Who knows?
I get them all the time and I love them.
I wanted to get one, but I'm burnt to a crisp, so I probably shouldn't.
Well, good for you, because I was working on trying to get some sun, but it really didn't, like, I don't know.
Maybe we can find somewhere in Indy to go.
No. What we need to find is a tattoo shop.
Oh my, okay, Preston.
All right, fine. I'm going to hook up with Preston then, because I have been saving this other tattoo I want to get because I thought we were getting tattoos at Summit, but whatever. It is what it is.
I've never gotten one before.
I don't have any tattoos.
I can't at Summit. I can't. I don't have money for it either.
Yeah, that's true. It costs, so like this was like $60 because they only have a $60 minimum. So it was like, it's true. Like, cause it all goes by like the size of the tattoo. So even though this probably wasn't worth $60, they made me pay $60. It is what it is. It was worth it.
Would it help if I put the itinerary on a Word document and emailed it to everyone?
Yeah.
That might be helpful, yeah.
And then I can print it out on paper. Because I'm like a grandma.
Bye.
All right.
You are amazing.
All right. Speaking of grandma, I'm going to bed. All right. I love you guys.
See you guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Oh, yeah. I'll
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Wait, boomerang. Shit.
Oh, crap.
Boomerang.
You can't see me, so I'm just gonna awkwardly.
Why? Why are you naked?
No, my videos doesn't work.
Fix it.
I don't know how.
Allie, where are you?
I'm here. Sorry, I'm doing laundry.
Don't be naked.
It'll be like Preston, she was in the bathtub that one time.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Okay.